Shalom Yasha'Allah Shalom. Kolo Imla Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Baharakal Kodash. Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahushai Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Barakia Babakashai Wa Yabashim Yahushai Barakatam Watan. Double honors to the Zaquanium apostles and bishops. Peace and blessings to the sincerity elect 144,000, 1/3 men, women, children. May Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai be with us always, our prayers and repentance, and deliver us from the hour of temptation and destruction. Stay rooted in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Stay rooted in His truth. Peace and blessings to you and your whole household. Ashar Cha Matazawath. And that means happy feast of unleavened bread, which we are in right now, a high holy day. And Exodus 12:15 states 7 days, no leaven, aka yeast, should be found in your house. So that's where you get all the leavening, baking soda, baking powder, any rising agent out of your house. You also are not supposed to eat leavening also. You know what I'm saying? So take a pause on going to Cane's, Popeyes, because when they mix their flour with self-rising agents like yeast, and you're not supposed to eat it for 7 days because leavening represents sin, pride, corruption. And automatically, back in Egypt, we had to eat in haste. We didn't have time for the bread to rise. So this is unleavened bread. Flour, salt, water, you know what I'm saying? And put it in a pan. That's how you make unleavened bread. Flat. They didn't have time to rise. We didn't have time for it to rise. We was out of there. Just like what's gonna happen here in Babylon. The new Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So this is unleavened bread right here. This is goat. This is my first time eating goat. And these are beans with squash right here. Green beans with squash. And yeah, so back to Exodus. So Exodus says, go read Exodus 12:15 through 20. 7 days, no leavening should be found in your house. It represents sin, pride, and corruption. And then when you go to Leviticus, it tell you on the 15th day, the 15th day on the same month is we in it right now. Unleavened bread to the Lord. For 7 days you should eat unleavened bread. So right now, where we at? It's April 2nd. It was yesterday. Now it's April 3rd. So all the way until April 8th, you're not supposed to eat bread, regular bread, biscuits, waffles, anything with a rising agent in it. You're not supposed to eat it. Even certain drinks like kombucha, beer, whiskey, you don't drink it until the 8th at sunset. April 8th at sunset, then you're allowed to eat regular bread again. But then again, see, I don't eat regular bread anyway because all the ingredients they got in it. I always been looking at ingredients and stuff and didn't like the long ass list of names, plus glycerin and gelatinous pork. Instead of them calling it pork, they call it glycerin because it's broken down into a powder substance. So they changed the name for it. But Esau eating is the wicked the Bible speak of. He know what he doing, man. So this right here is a feast. It's called Feast of Unleavened Bread for a reason. So you feasting on unleavened bread. You making it. You cooking. And then these high holy days is beautiful, man. It actually helps you work on your diet. Like the Day of Atonement. You are forced not to eat for 24 hours. Not eating is a good thing. It's a moderation of things. Moderation. So purging yourself from leavening is a beautiful thing. You're not eating bread with all those bad ingredients in it, because bread actually turns into sugar, and too much bread, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to eat, you don't want to eat bread on these high holy days, man. I mean, on this day here. But this will train you to stop eating those breads from the stores and just make it yourself. All you need is flour, salt, water. Some people use coconut cream. Some people use milk, and make it yourself. These high holy days train you how to be better, and it's actually beneficial to your body. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man. To remember yourself, to remember your heritage, to remember your law, the law, statutes, and commandments, and the things we did. So it says, on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread to the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, to the Lord Yahweh. For 7 days ye shall eat unleavened bread. And when you remove the leavening, you removing and purging old habits, malice, and wickedness. And you praying to the Lord and repenting. See, the Passover, like the elder apostles say, this ain't a lamb dinner. It's serious. It's a solemn assembly. Serious. Not at no strip club, not playing a game, not playing, getting jiggy with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This shit, man. It's serious. So you purging old habits, malice thoughts, maliceness, and wickedness. You heard me. Also establish the 1st and 7th day as a holy convocation where no ordinary work is done. So we already know what you already know. We're in Babylon. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but if you could avoid it, and right now it's a holy convocation, meaning it's a Sabbath right now. When it first started, and it ends tonight at sunset, April 3rd. And when you go to Deuteronomy, it refers to unleavened bread, and it calls it bread of affliction, and reminding us that we came out of Egypt in great haste. And like we said, we didn't have time for the bread to rise. We didn't have time for the bread to rise. We was out of there. So all this represents something. The bread, the lamb, the blood, putting over the doorposts and the sides, so the house can get passed over. That's what the name means, Passover, Pasak. So yeah, so we had to eat the bread in great haste. So we didn't have time for it to dough up, put some yeast in it and go, no, flour, water, salt. Hurry up. We in haste. That's why for the Passover, when you're eating the Passover, you're supposed to have your shoes on your feet and your belt girded up. You're supposed to have your clothes on, not all lounged up, chilling and dancing. And we rehearsing the righteous acts. So what I said, Deuteronomy 16:3, refers to the unleavened bread as the bread of affliction. You know, the unleavened bread, the meaning in the biblical context, bread without rising agents, like yeast or sourdough, or any biscuity, waffly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just stay away from going out to eat. I'd rather make it myself. These people, they be putting all kinds of these ingredients, MSG, yellow 5, red 40. They put all kind of stuff in it on purpose to mess you up. You know? So we had to leave, and we didn't have time for the bread to rise. That's why it's called Feast of Unleavened Bread, because we feasting on unleavened bread. We're remembering what happened to us in Egypt. Yes, that was us. All right. We had to leave so fast we didn't have time for the bread to rise. So, Feast of Unleavened Bread. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. And Ashar Cha Matazawath. Shalom.